Now we're live. Gamers, how we gaming tonight?
We're gaming tonight.
Oh boy, this room is not recovered from not extra life, from Moon Garritoville.
Should I close it? I can close it if you want.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I
Sorry,
think it's
chat, you're
fine.
gonna deal with it.
We're a little
fine.
dark. I'll need to adjust those lights. You know what? We're fine though. We're ready to game. Are you ready to game?
You know what? I'm so ready to game. I'm ready to take on this trainer that I absolutely hate, honestly.
I think I do.
Did you get my email?
No, I did not get an email from you.
I sent it to you. I told you I sent it.
I did not hear you tell me you sent it. I will double check in a minute.
Okay, that's fine.
Before we do, this is Jackson the student.
Yeah, I hate this guy.
What's so hateable about this guy with his Meowth here?
Oh, maybe it's not this guy. Never mind. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's not this guy.
Maybe I'm right. Music to my ears. Before we get in proper, I know we already started talking to Jackson the student. We're fighting the Elite Four tonight, which
Hell
means
yeah.
I need to hit everyone and you
And me.
with the final entry of what I did on my vacation. School is back in session. We're probably going to be doing 1 or 2 more streams. The problem with Area Zero is that it is a 3-hour thing with 1 fight.
There's no way it's 3 hours.
It is if you take it slow and all. Like, it'd be 1 stream to get to 1 battle.
We've had worse.
We've done worse. All right. So,
What's up,
but
chat?
before we get into there, before we
hello.
go,
Never mind.
I need to tell you all what we did last summer.
Yeah, hit me.
First of all, Magnazone carefully avoided learning Lock-On. Like a champ, dodged it like a pro. Quackleval Confit decided it did not want to learn Close Combat.
Really liking that low sweep, huh? Okay. All right.
And then
All right.
Sam,
Yeah,
I
you do.
did something that I have never done in a Nuzlocke run before.
Oh, okay.
I found a shiny Go-Goat just while I was grinding.
Yeah.
I was getting our levels up. I was getting ready to go, and we found our new friend Go-Goat here with these beautiful golden horns. I was battling, and I thought, that one in the distance looks kind of funky. What weird rendering thing this game has done. Turns out, it is an amazing fancy friend.
I love our amazing fancy friend. I love how vibrant its nose and leaves compared to its feet are. Like that is quite the color palette, honestly.
Yeah, we're not using it this run.
But you're putting it in your box.
It's around, and I will be figuring out how to transfer it to another game.
Yeah.
But yeah, Go-Goat is here.
What a shiny you never knew you needed.
Muck decided it didn't want to learn Memento. I'm happy with that. Memento means it kills itself, so I'm glad that we don't just lose a spot.
I'm glad that, in the spirit of everything, I'm glad that Muck doesn't want to learn Memento,
I agree. King Gambit does not want to learn, wanted to learn Iron Head over Iron Defense, and you know what? I'm fine.
Sure, okay.
Give me a Steel move. And Extra Virgin
Whoa.
finally decided to get rid of a move. It did want to get rid of Petal Blizzard instead of, Absorb, but we got
fine.
Petal Dance instead, which hits a 120 base power special move.
Happy about that.
We finally have a special move on our Boliva that is more than 40 base power.
I don't like this guy.
For now, though, Sauteed, Timbit, Gordito,
Okay.
Frogfin,
Yep.
Carefully, and Protein Flower.
Yep.
The 6 different ways that we would prepare these Pokemon to eat them. They are ready to take on the Pokemon League. I raised them all up to level 58. That'll match the first Pokemon League member's ace. The rest of the crew I've leveled up to 60. That's Extra Virgin, Slurpin, Shaved Ice, Poison Roo, Salt Shaker, and Frozen Marg.
Okay.
These are the ones that I've decided are our champions. We also have a level 65 Unagi here. I'm willing to swap in Unagi for our final rival fights, just because if not then when. These are kind of the 6 that we're working with. The rest of these are not great. No one else has really withstood the test of can you keep and learn good moves.
What would Montessori? There's no way that they do grades, right?
Confit's here too. I believe they do. Yeah, they're not like
I don't know.
they're not so loosey goosey that they're just like your grade is a smile.
Right, yeah, sure.
But like, I do think that like for that early level of preschool that you would want,
Sure.
like, it's like, what's the point? You gonna give your kid an F in coloring? Like, what's the?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, is this our A team, our B team, our C team? You know, like in the
You know
literal
what?
sense of the schooling terms, or
No, and just because we're not using some of these Pokemon more on types than on ability, because I would put Protein Flower back. I'd probably put Sauteed back. There's a chance I would take our Extra Virgin over Sauteed, but I like having this ground immunity and stuff.
Sure.
So,
got graded, but not like letter grades. Okay.
so we're gonna fight this guy.
Can I tell you something that's fucking weird?
Absolutely, I love
Sorry.
this energy. What's up?
Sorry. So, I work in Michigan, right?
Oh, this is not related to Pokemon at
No,
all?
this is not related to Pokemon
okay.
at all.
Yes,
This guy,
okay.
I hate this guy because sorry, I have so many things that I need to get out of my brain right now. So first of all, this is the first trainer that I fought in this game.
You roll up with a level 6 Zigglybuff?
I sure did. And I came and I saw this crocodile and I was terrified because I just left the town. I didn't know where to go. So here we are. So that's why I was terrified of this fight. Mostly remembering 4th through 8th grade. I don't remember much school before then getting into trouble for being a kid in kindergarten. Yeah, sure. What was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, Michigan. Michigan gives they don't give Fs, they give like E's. They don't have a normal letter grade. Yeah, so I grew up in Indiana and it was A, B, C, D, F, right? And just talking with people about their schooling experience or whatever, they say, "Oh yeah, I got an E in this class." I'm like, "What the fuck does that even mean?" I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, no, that wasn't. I know that grading scales have changed since we were kids, just from
No, but it was people that would have been in the same cohort.
Sure.
It's not a year thing. It is a why did people do this in the 90s? You know, why is this the grading? It might still be. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of that.
I haven't either. I need to actually sit down with a native Michigander and say, why?
What's wrong with your state?
What? Truly.
I've got my ideas. What are your ideas? All right. That battle went okay. I'm a little scared about the upcoming fights just based on this one guy's 2 Pokemon. Bronzong.
Oh, I'm like, what did we hit? Was it a sandstorm?
We don't really have much for a sturdy. I think that we can Earth Power it. The real thing with Bronze.
The other one would have been good. The horse.
Yeah, but I kind of like Sauteed. The real problem with Bronzong is that you have to play the coin flip game of does this have levitate or does it have heat proof?
Too many ads for me to come experience pure Michigan.
That's our chief export.
You are absolutely correct.
The concept of a lake.
Yeah. It's funny because you have to drive. I need to go up to the UP, proper. But I also don't want to drive 6 hours in traffic when everyone else has the same exact idea, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, is that the days you want to go to the lake are the days that everyone wants to go to the lake. Which I think is not true of everything, but...
Yeah, but everyone else, at one point it kind of narrows to you're on this bridge for a while.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And it's not the longest bridge Michigan has, but it's a pretty big old bridge.
Mm-hmm. You don't just want to be sitting on a bridge.
Yeah, not my idea there. Not my idea of fun.
Did I get some growth out of that? Not really. Mostly just made me scared for the Elite Four. All right.
Sorry.
Are we ready?
And I hope so. 3 layers of protection over my white pants right now.
Got your chocolate ice cream?
I got my chocolate ice cream.
I've got my Whatever Culver's calls a blizzard.
What did you get on here? Heath?
I got Heath bars. I like
Oh,
Heath.
my napkin went all the way. Can you hold this for a second? I'm sorry. I'm
I
being obnoxious.
certainly can.
Okay.
Yeah, ready as we'll ever be, for sure, for sure.
Whew.
I think the first person that we face off against
Thank you.
is Ground.
I couldn't tell you. I have no memory. I know that one of these friends is flying, which doesn't sound good for my 2 ground types, but that's okay.
I'm gonna lead with Timbit.
Did y'all know that you can buy Podcast Minds merch? Because you can. It's in their show notes. What is the point of showing me that? It's a made-up language.
I hate the Pokemon language cipher. I will rant about it forever. Hello, Nuzzy. So this is it. You've decided to face the Pokemon League. The final test you must pass to become a champion
They did a lot with their
is
design.
held here in this building. I wish you the best of luck from the bottom of my heart, Nuzzy. I look forward to meeting you again soon. I'm gonna go hang out on the roof for a while.
Her hair looks like a road.
Just like the long, like, streaks of yellow.
It's black with long streaks of yellow. Yeah, you can get merch. You
8 gym badges. Oh, I forgot that before we do this, we have to take a written test.
Do we? Fascinating.
Ma'am, thank you for coming today.
I love this character design.
Please, do have a seat. You and every lesbian I've ever met.
Well,
Very strong interactivity. Oh, I guess
that's
I
it.
can't turn back. 4 potted plants. And a desk.
When I interviewed at Ball State for college, and for the honors program, and this was my interview setup. Like, legit, it was a chair and someone's desk, like the president of the Honor Society's desk or whatever. And I did it slumped like this because I had mono and I didn't know it.
A few questions if you wouldn't mind. Let's begin. How did you get here today? I rode on my Pokemon?
Yep.
Tell me the name of the school you're enrolled in.
I honestly have no idea. It's not Uva.
It's Naranja or Uva Academy.
Yeah, it's not the
But I
Manzana.
don't remember which one is for which game.
Oh, fuck. They have different ones for
They have
different...
different
Why the
names
fuck
in
they
the-
do that?
So that they could hit you with this question right now. Shoot, we're off to a bad start.
Nana Nails is totally right in the chat. Either that desk is comically tall for that person, or the chair is so low. And I think because their elbows are directly on the desk. What are we looking, Andrew?
Scarlet is...
We're not playing Scarlet. We're playing
No.
Violet.
Uva is Pokemon Violet. Great. What brings you to the league today? I came to become a champion. What do you intend to do if and when you become champion?
You want to find treasure?
I want to find treasure. Which of the 8 gyms gave you the most difficulty?
I don't know which gym is which.
It was...
What does this even mean?
It was Medali.
Okay.
Because Medali is where I fought Rhyme, and she killed 2 of my Pokemon. And then right before, or right after that, we lost 3 more Pokemon to that, the
Yeah.
thing.
I would have just picked
And
one.
I believe that is Medali.
Sure.
No.
Click it. I believe in you.
I think it's...
No, it wasn't. It might have been the glass.
Pokemon Violet. I don't think it really matters. Yeah, this one. Montenevera. I see. And what was the name of the gym leader you faced there? That was Rhyme. I'm glad you seem to remember. Do you remember which type of Pokemon? Right? Yes, she used ghosts. Please just let me through. Wonderful. Don't on the skills needed for the champion assessments, no small feat. You must have met a lot of Pokemon to get here, Nuzzy.
We sure didn't. Well, I mean, comparatively, we could have met more, but...
What was the category of the Pokemon you chose to be your first partner? The duckling Pokemon.
Is the duckling here in this room with us right now?
I'm going to repeat a previous question. What do you intend to do if and when you become a champion?
Treasure.
I do really like this.
I was just thinking how much I don't like this.
Yeah, that's right. Final question.
What do you want to do if and when you become champion?
Do you like Pokemon, Nuzzy? Yes. How'd you get here and be like, not really?
Yeah, I fucking hate this game.
Good job,
You don't get
kiddo.
to call me kiddo after all that. We're equals
That
at this
wraps
point.
up the interview. I'll be the first to congratulate you, Nuzzy. You just passed the first chart of the champion assessment. No, I love this. I know it's weird and unnecessary, but I do like it. Time to switch gears to get ready for the next assessment. The second segment's what we call the Elite Test.
Sure. Sure it is.
And we're facing the Elite Four in Pokemon battles. I guess that's pretty obvious from the name of the test, huh? Anyway, we're the best the league has to offer. You're facing us 4 in a row. No turning back. This won't be a cakewalk, I promise you that. Make sure you're all ready, then go into the room behind me.
Watch this game just suddenly becomes a Stanley Parable.
Nuzzy went through the door behind Rika. I don't need a butch lesbian sitting too low behind a desk to me test anxiety before I get my ass kicked by the 5 best trainers in this region. I love that I have like a weird shitty job interview before.
Rika came... Wait, items? Never mind. Rika came all the
Items
way
are set.
here, and I will kick your ass in battle, but Pokemon? Yeah, I could take him or leave him.
I do love that I walk into this room and it's empty.
Look at our
And
freckles.
she's like, yeah, it's me. I took off my glasses.
I don't need to read on my computer anymore.
Now then, let's get this started, eh? Like good old Rika be the first of the Elite Four to take you on. I'd say I go easy on you, but I'd be lying. Think fast.
It reminds me, like, when I did my Taekwondo tests, like, every single one of them, you had to, like, sit there and answer questions. And it's funny because we're the ones, like, all the black belts are sitting up front, and so, like, each one are, you know, at least 3 people ask you a question.
I finally get to battle you. Looking forward to this, so don't give up too soon.
And it's very tailored to the person because, like, you've been working with them. But that's what this reminds me of. It's just, like, it's not pointless questions by any... Like, some of them are, like, based on history, and some of them are based on, like, form or things that they know that you've been working on. But it is a little bit like, do you like doing this? Like, what do you want to do with this when you're done? I'm like, well, I'm here. I'm having a good time.
Alright, we just almost got our shit wrecked. I think we're going to be faster than a Whiscash. I'm going to Terra Grass, just so that we are not quadruple weak to an ice coverage move.
That sounds good.
And then I'm going to Giga Drain for extra damage.
Yeah, we forgot to do the over-under odds on this.
Oh, putting up a poll?
Yeah,
We're going to win, though.
that's true. Look at all the tentacles how they moved there. That was cool.
Okay, we did outspeed, so this should just... There we go. Alright, but if we didn't, we would... I believe we would have taken a blizzard there with just super effective instead of quadruple. Sending out Camerupt, swap into Gordito. I guess we could Aqua Tail, but you know what? I don't want it to burn us. That's very
sweet.
jarring how the light just changed and immediately came back on. I like the Elite Four room. It is, like, weirdly clinical.
I like Rika's spin around. Like, very casual, but then all the way around spin.
Uh-huh.
When they throw out a Pokeball.
Earthquake!
There it is. One hit.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
That's all you need. You just need a one-hit KO.
Donphan, will we swap? Yes. You know what? I'm gonna keep... No, we're gonna fall asleep.
Oh, well.
And we're not super effective. We just... Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking staying in.
It's okay.
Let's go to Sauteed.
That was a very sudden light change.
It's...
Man.
It makes sense when it goes to dark, but when it goes back to light, it's just kind of like, ah! Sauteed's in here for the long haul. I'm gonna go for another Giga Drain.
We gotta have some, like... Do you have Sturdy?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Sturdy.
okay.
Remember Ground Tusk?
I do
Our old
remember.
friend?
No.
It was a Dawn.
Oh, Ground Tusk. Sorry.
Ooh!
That's a lot.
That was Poison Fang or Poison Jab. That was Poison something. Alright, let's... That is our HP. This is the most efficient Giga Drain we'll ever use. Covering 100% of the damage dealt. There we go.
Man, oh man.
Doug Trio. You know what? I'm going to swap just because we're a little low.
Yeah, we're... Timbit. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew. Chat, how you been? I haven't seen some of you since yesterday.
We've been streaming too much lately.
See, look at the little spinny spin. I love it.
Aqua Tail. That's fine.
There we go.
They should make a Magma Tail move just to
Yeah.
Team Aqua and Team Magma. We're buffeted by the Sandstorm. Sending out Clodsire. I'm going to swap to Gordito. Because Clodsire is going to Terra Normal. Or Terra Ground. But I'm pretty sure that it has... so, it's a poison type, so I don't want to send out a Mushroom. But I'm pretty sure it has the Water Absorb. Thank you. What was that?
You just said something. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it has Water Absorb, so I don't want to go into that. Just Earthquake it.
Earthquake. Tired but
Bought
good.
curtains for the place. Nice. Waiting on some curtain
Hell yeah.
rods.
What color curtains?
Got dishes done. Having a nice time with the server thing. Playing a lot of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I cannot believe how many turns you're putting into Radiant Dawn. Did you hear the details of this earlier?
No, I know that you said that, but I don't know the details of it.
From what I can tell, Red Seraph is putting in an amount of time in order to like basically grind it out so that your people are at max level the turn that you get them.
Oh.
Like the earliest possible spot, which you can do at one specific map because of the way that like attacks work. Your enemies won't run out of.
Okay.
Your enemies won't work out of weapons. I assume is that basically what it is? The weapon durability doesn't go away because of the way that the ledges work. Is that why that level works? All right, Earthquake boys. We've got good defense, and our defense is going to go up from this.
bright blue curtains.
Earthquake again. We're just
Over
destroying
10,000
this room.
turns? Temperature on my husband's side of the bed is light blue and green, and my comforter is dark purple, so a light blue curtain will go really pretty with both.
Nice.
Very well done.
Over 10,000 turns on like the third map because they miss a bunch. Sure. Okay. Not bad, kiddo.
Don't call me kiddo. I had someone the other day say that I was 15.
Yeah, it was not cool. Still, though, what a great battle. Felt good even to lose. Not a whole lot of trainers have the skill to make it past the elite test. But who knows?
Who knows?
Getting to think you might be one of the few that do, Nuzzy. Better stay on your toes, though. The second of the Elite Four is stronger than me. You're up next, Squirt. Come on out. Coming. Do you want to voice the character that looks like you?
Shut up. Oh, wow. Did you lose, Rika?
Yeah, I did. She's no pushover, let me tell you. I'll watch her from the side. Avenge me if you can, eh?
You bet I will.
I'm sorry, babe. Alright. There's the other thing about the Elite Four I don't like. You stay in the same room. See,
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Go to do some PP on Sauteed, please. And Ether.
Why, did he lose a bunch?
Yeah, because Giga Drain only has... Oh, never mind. I thought Giga Drain only had 5.
Any Lepa berries? Just
2.
2.
Eh. We got 46 ethers, though. We're doing all right.
Yeah, I think we're alright.
Yeah, I kind of don't like that you stay in the same room, too. I wish that at least they would do something with, like... And they're not going to, because this game, they didn't do anything. They couldn't do this with buildings in general. So, whatever. But I wish they did something to, like... Well, maybe it was in X and Y that they had all the rooms, like, do something, like, very dramatic when they changed.
Yeah, X and Y, I know, were very dramatic.
So I think that at least that they could, like, change the color of it or something.
It's so cool you made it this far.
No,
This is where you say bye-bye,
It's so cool
miss.
you made it this far.
Oh,
All
I'm
my
sorry.
Pokemon are super tough. Your weak attacks won't work on them at all. They'll bounce right off. You'll see. I can't wait for you to meet my friends, so here they come.
I love this little girl standing here. She pulls out a Pokeball,
Hello, Poppy.
and then she double hands it, throws it a fucking elephant. Copperage is one of my
I
my
love
favorite
Copperajah.
Pokemon.
Go on, Raja, smush them. Yeah, get that stab.
I kind of like how corporate the Elite Four thing is in this game. There is something to like the corporateness of the Elite Four as a whole in this game, and like the league that I think is kind of fun. I wish they did more with it than just having one gym leader who's like a corporate salaryman.
Yeah.
I wish they kind of played into that a little bit more, but I do like elements of it and think it's kind of a neat departure. But I'm not gonna tell you it's not like, I'm not gonna tell you it's not boring, but it's an exciting change. I kind of like how they all like gather and interact with each other though. And
Yeah, I like that too.
I do like that. Poppy's from Low House on the Prairie, if that series of books end with a little girl being an industrial magnate. The only industrial magnate here is our boy Carefully.
Bronzong.
Oh, good. The Bronzong, the Pokemon I was really like, you know what Pokemon we struggle with?
Yeah, right.
Is Bronzong specifically.
Yeah.
Sauteed is 174 and 86. You're 124 and 120. Really? The same? I really thought that you were much more defensively angled.
Nope. Apparently not.
Interesting. I'm going to swap to Sauteed because he can take those hits and we can fire back with Earth Power. The real trouble with him is that we can't use Sauteed to put Pokemon to sleep first. They always go second.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But luckily, Spore has, I think, 100% accuracy, so...
So it's gonna hit, but...
And the neat thing about it is that when we Spore someone, they will take the next turn off. Their first turn will be the turn after this, which is kind of nice.
Alright, let's see. Do you have Levitate? Yep.
Okay, this one has Levitate. Levitate is hard for us to deal with.
Yep.
I think our best option is to swap back to Gordito.
And
we can bite with Frogfin.
yeah.
Frogfin's weak to steel, though. I don't want to.
Yeah, never mind. No.
I think. And
What? No. Go. What's our Terra for Frogfin?
Super power's not super. Normal.
Okay, not the worst, but because we have our Terra back.
Keeps telling me the only super effective moves we have are lies because they're earthquakes.
And Frogfin.
That's not very effective. Has no effect now. You're weak to ice, or you both weak to steel. Yeah, I think Gordito's the way to Gordigo.
It's gonna. Well, yeah.
And then we superpower it.
Maybe we can try.
Yeah, we just don't really have
No, anything against
anything
psychic types.
good. You know, actually, I think this is our play. I think we swapped it carefully. We hope it stays
Put up a
asleep
light
this turn,
screen.
but if it doesn't, it's probably fine. Yeah, we throw up a light screen, and then we can discharge. And
Sounds gross.
we're just gonna, like, we can not stall out per se, but, like, we can...
We're just not gonna one-hit KO it.
Yeah, we can outlast
And that's
it.
okay.
Okay, that's really good for us, actually. Okay, that did a good chunk of damage. Fuck, we don't have Sturdy anymore. Oh, carefully.
God, you are a good Pokemon, carefully.
It knew Earthquake.
Yeah. Why'd you know Earthquake, Bronzong?
Here's what we're gonna do. Frogfin's getting in here.
It's gonna do Earthquake, so we got a Terra. Yep.
Yeah. It's gonna hit us with fucking super power. It's gonna use Focus Blast. It's the first time Focus Blast has ever hit in the history of Pokemon. Gonna angrily eat my concrete mixture as I hit
There
this
we
with
go.
a bite.
Man, not even a crunch.
I'm willing to bet this is the first time in history.
You're sending out a Magnezone now? Fuck off!
Fuck you. Hate this little girl.
Don't say that.
I do hate this little girl, though.
Yeah, it's really good against Magnezones.
I don't want to play anymore. Carefully was my boy.
I know, I'm sorry, Andrew. This is cruel and unusual, honestly. And you're gonna...
Fuck you. And it has Sturdy.
And it has Sturdy. Watch it has Sturdy and smack you right in the nose. That's cruel. That's mean. That is mean.
Carefully, like, held this run together, like, 3 fights in a row. Oh, that's so sad. I'm gonna stay in against Tinkaton.
Yeah.
I'm not scared. Oh, my.
I'm not scared my last Pokemon will turn things around.
I like how little you play.
She's a little girl.
I do think that we just did the only instance in history of a Excalibur Terra normaling and then hitting something with a fight.
Time to get all dressed up pretty tinky.
Just gonna put an axe in that thing's head.
She sure is. Has anyone watched the new Pokemon anime? I mean...
Probably someone has.
Someone. Steal every Pokemon, always be a solid victory. Something else. Yeah. Gigaton Hammer fucking sucks. Like, it's great.
You only get to use it like every other turn, is that
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. But because it does that much damage, you know?
Yeah. We're gonna... heal.
You put this away.
Gordito, you can handle my strongest foot. Potion seller. I'm about to challenge a little girl to a battle, and I need your strongest potion. Yeah, like that was Gigaton Hammer after two defense ups, you know?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Stamina is busted.
Stamina's so cool. I love this horse. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
That's a good horse. Is it a horse?
It's a Clydesdale.
It is a Clydesdale.
Kneeling toward Mecca. Do you know the tweet I'm talking about?
No, but... Wah! I want to take revenge on you, Rika. Or for you, on you.
I'm pretty sure you mean revenge for me, Squirt. I don't think I did anything wrong by you. Hate to say it, be a loss, Poppy. Better call the next guy.
Oh, that's right. I haven't done this in a long time. That's quite the side eye. It's your turn, Mr. Larry.
Can you imagine being one of the highest Pokemon trainers in the league? And they're like, yeah, your peer's an 8-year-old.
Yeah, right.
You have to respect them as a human being, like an adult who's on the same level as you. Hello there. It's me, Larry.
Man, whoever did their highlights, the entire Elite Four, honestly. Oh.
That was rough. Magnezone was kind of our linchpin for this fight.
Yeah.
So get ready for that.
You gotta switch out Excalibur to first.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to restore that one bite.
Yeah, I think we'll manage.
I think we'll be okay. Mostly seeing some clips that look pretty rad. Yeah, I've seen some clips too, and one of them is Toad Squirrel seeing a toad.
A tentacle?
Tentacle, thank you. And just both kind of freaking out and running away. That was very fun. But I was wondering for how good it is.
Anyway. So you made it this far. I serve as a member of the Elite Four too. Yeah, unfortunately for me. In my gym, I use normal type Pokemon since I feel they have a lot in common with me. But the boss told me to use a different type here. So if you have any complaints, please take them up with La Primera. Anyway, time to get to work. I love the idea of a guy that takes the same approach to Pokemon battling as I do to my day job.
Thank God we have Excalibur in.
Well, I'll be trying my hand with flying type Pokemon this time.
One and done.
Easy peasy.
Get out of here, bananas.
Godzilla versus Mothra.
Hey, did you see that Godzilla -1 is on Netflix now?
Mm-hmm. I need to know when I get a Blu-ray.
That's true.
Frogfin,
No,
Your
not my attack. Not my close combat. And defense is not great. And special defense? Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Good work. God, I wish you had a more reliable move. Sending out Altaria, yes. Timbit time.
I wonder what Larry needs. What's his motivation for working at the Elite Four and at the gym, you know?
I mean, the benefits have to be great, right?
I assume, but it doesn't seem like he. It just seems like he's burned out.
Do you think Larry prefers normal and flying because they're common and unassuming? Or is he equally good at all types and these are the two he's been assigned by corporate?
Oh,
Oricorio.
Oh.
This could be 4 different types.
Yeah. Keep this one, though, because we can deal with. Let's see, it's fire, it's fairy, it's
Ghost and electric.
ghost and electric. We're good against most of those.
I think Gordito.
Yeah?
We can heavy slam or mega kick.
Yeah. Trying to figure out which 2 types I would be if I was in Larry's situation. That's fair. I think for whichever job I disliked the most, I would have my poison type.
Electric.
Good. Okay.
I think Larry actively dislikes flying types. I think this is a job for him. I think that he likes normal types.
He'd have to spend more time with his normal types.
He likes his Staraptor.
Yeah,
But
because it's both.
And I think that that's why she's like, oh, you can be our flying guy too. Like,
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
what happened was the flying guy quit, and then they were just like, Larry, you're just gonna take on his work, because you have a flying type, you have like some experience in doing this. We're definitely gonna backfill this anytime now. It's been 3 years. They've never backfilled that position. Larry's just been doing it the whole time. I think, in my experience, that's it. That's what happened.
That's what happened. I'm gonna say something kind of silly. I like Oricorio's butt. I like that it just looks so fluffy from the front because of the pom-pom feathers, but then that thing is just bare.
Teeter dance.
I think I would be early game bug gym and electric E4. For my gym, I'd be dark, and for my E4, I'd do ground and just wreck shop with some tanks.
Oh yeah.
You flinched. See, look! It's wearing like a shirt, but then it's Winnie the Pooh in it.
It's got like a cheerleader skirt.
No, it doesn't.
Is that not what it's got?
I mean, maybe, but it's not really doing much
Gordito.
of anything.
I don't know if Vikavolt has the stats to be an Elite Four ace, but it was a really cool design. I want to at least try it. Oh, you know what? I'd say for extra homework, do the same thing. But you do have to have a Pokemon, like one of those aces has to be on both teams.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because he's got the Staraptor here.
It doesn't have to be your ace in both, but...
Early Water Gym, Fire Elite Four. That'd be cool.
Have like Volcanion, or not Volcanion. That's the only one, right? That's both Fire Water.
Yeah. Gordito.
Come on, Gordy. What would I do? I'd probably be Psychic and oh no, I'd be Poison Dragon.
Yeah, Gordy, you're better than this. Yeah, for real.
I think I'd do Dragon Elite Four because all dragon types, early dragon types suck. And so I couldn't do like early game. Or I'd do like no, it'd have to be late game or dragon type. What's up?
You're even stronger than before, because I don't get a break today.
Sorry, Larry.
This Flamigo. It's going to Terra into
flying.
just pure flying. But the cool news about it is that it is... we have 4 defense boosts.
That's true.
At the risk of messing up my suit a bit, it's time to get some wind at our backs.
Adjust that tie, Larry.
A Pichu that knew some funky moves. Red Seraph, what if your Pichu grew up to be a Alolan Raichu, and then it's got
true.
Psychic type? You can do a Psychic Gym. I'd advise you to stay on your toes, because I'm about to scatter you to the wind. I think that all of these things he says, he like got on cue cards from the other guy. He was like, no, I'll get around to changing them eventually.
Gordito?
I forgot, we're still confused.
I thought we healed. Okay.
Your little man's your favorite, though? Sure. I guess I could have full restored, but...
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Brave is just something.
Also fan of Espeon? There you go.
Yeah.
Splenigo is going to take itself out by being the bravest bird.
Oofa doofa. That's right, Gordito.
Hey!
Squish it.
There we go.
Squish that punching bag.
3 down.
God, that looks so good. I love Flamigo. Vikavolt is immune to ground and resists steel, so maybe its defensive typing isn't so bad. I like Vikavolt quite a bit.
1 immunity, 4 resist, 2 weaknesses.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Should have a Psychic Gym with Alolan Raichu and then Pichu in your E4 teams as your glass cannon with Grass Knot. Yup.
You're a lot stronger than I recall. No wonder Bill Primero likes you. Now then, I suppose the final member of the Elite Four is next. It's your turn, Hassel.
Now, where could he be?
Where could he be? I don't think he heard you, Larry. Come on in, Hassel. Larry, you may need to speak up just a little bit more. Hassel?
Hassel! You're up next! I don't like this person's character design.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yeah.
Hello there, Nuzzy! It delights me to see you here. As for you, Larry, I see you made Rika do the shouting again,
Side-eye. Pichu Grass Knot is my surprise finale. Andrew, I heard you read that line. It's your turn, asshole. So that was so funny.
You mean I ran out of items that can heal my Pokemon? Hey, game, what does that mean?
It means that you don't have any
Oh, okay.
normal...
I forgot max potions and full restores can't be used for that. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Hooky.
All right.
Vikavolt is actually really impressive statistically. Same BST as Alakazam and better, so special attack, though it's good. Though its speed is god-awful. That's weird that Vikavolt's speed is... I didn't know that was slow.
It's every Pokemon from that generation's weirdly slow.
Huh.
Like, all of them are like a little bit slower than you'd think they'd be, to the point that it was kind of hard to use a lot of them competitively because they were just outsped by other similar Pokemon from other generations.
Man. A teacher's duty is to guide students and aid their growth. Oh, God. But I think I should forget about my role as a teacher for a moment. Is he one of our teachers?
I think so.
Whoopsies. And wield all my might for the sole purpose of defeating you. I am Hassel, the dragon guarding the final fortress of the elite test. Prepare to learn firsthand how the fiery breath of ferocious battle feels. You gonna do it? Okay. Tweed. Alright. Hassel's the art teacher. Okay.
You would know if you ever went to class.
I would know if I ever went to class.
Show me everything you've got.
Sorry.
I shall face you with my full strength.
Sorry, I had to itch my eye there for a sec. Man, Noivern rules. We're dead. No, we're not dead.
Cuts our HP in half.
Oh, okay, never mind, we're not dead.
You were just like, why'd you do
Yep,
that?
I'm like,
That thing
that's
did
it.
exactly half of our HP.
Dragalge!
Dragalge.
I love Dragalge. Poison Dragon is so fun. Honestly, we gotta tear into normal for this fight.
Vigavolt probably works well in doubles if you pair it with a either a speeds like a tailwind setter or Trick Room.
It's the same base special attack as Eternatus is insane. I like how your love for this Pokemon is growing in real time.
Pokemon's fun because you'll just randomly look at one and go like, wait, what do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean this guy knows X, Y, and Z? Why is this not
God.
like a competitive powerhouse?
Dragalge, I'm so sorry that you're done and you barely get to be on the floor, but you're just such a cool Pokemon.
Flapple!
Flapple is cool. Ugh, look at it.
Iced.
It's funny how small it is.
Well, I spit an apple, babe.
That's true. This thing sucks. Why are you in this game? You shouldn't be here. I don't like it. I don't like its stupid ability. Don't like its
I
coloring.
like my mold just fine where it is. Thank you very much. I got bad news.
What's your bad news?
This guy's ace
Yeah? Yeah.
is a frog fin if it was
Yeah.
taught by someone that knew how to teach.
No, we can stay in.
I want to send in Timbit, I think.
Okay.
Immune to the... So, because it's going to tear it.
It's gonna tear a dragon.
Be immune to
Okay.
dragon. We can play rough. Or be immune to... Not immune to it'll...
Yeah, it's immune to dragon. It's resistant to ice and it has thick
yeah,
fat.
you're right. We're immune to dragon. Yeah. We're not thick fat. We're huge power.
Oh, we're huge power. Yep, whoopsies.
That's fine. It's just
Yeah.
gotta remember it. Now that, it's why we're using our guy.
Right, yeah. Look at you. I have a diamond on mine.
It's gonna be a snacks caliber by the time I'm done eating.
Come, O great dragon, and take a Terra Jewel as your crown. I like how everyone kind of reacts to the power of the Terra Pokeball or whatever.
Yeah. A lot of people kind of flinch or do
Yeah,
something as it starts. Yeah, I like it a lot.
I at least like avert their eyes in some way. Okay. Vigavolt can learn agility, so its bad speed can be buffed, which is the only move that can buff its damage output is our charge and electric terrain. Okay. So, yeah, 6-1, but if you're tanking, you don't need to have really good. Hell yeah.
What a hassle. One more.
No more.
Defeated Hassle, the Elite Four.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Man, only one casualty, but
The mighty dragon has been felled. You really did it.
oh
Huh. No wonderful!
wow. I've been so proud of you. Blah! Oh, don't cry, Grandpa Hassel. They're there. Want a hug? Are they truly related?
Sorry about all this, Nosy. The old man can get like that sometimes.
How old is this man? So what do I do? I'm just overwhelmed.
Guess I gotta do the talking. Anyway, the result of your elite test of the champion assessment is a pass. No doubt about it.
Ta-da! Yeah, you're tougher than steel.
Yep.
Beautifully.
Congratulations. I'd say you're good to go, but there's actually just a wee bit more to the champion assessment. This will be your final trial. See that door back there?
Mm-hmm.
Our fearless commander, the final opponent you'll face for your test, is waiting beyond it. Her skills are amazing. She was able to just strong-arm all of us into joining the Elite Four. You won't find a mightier champion. But you know what? I never really thought about the fact that, like... is it Oni-san? Or... No, that's brother, I think. I never really thought about it that, like, referring to someone as a relative of that age level is, like, a respectful way to refer to them in OG-san, yeah. Is a polite term in Japanese for an older man. Like, in America, it's disrespectful to be like, hey, grandpa, hey, grandma. In Japan, it's like, hello,
elder version.
Elder, basically, like, you know, yeah. Yeah, brother and sister are also polite terms for someone who aren't related to you.
Gotcha. So that's a translation thing.
I'll patch up your team on the house. You can't do that.
Oh, man.
You can't be doing that.
I really love your Pokemon, miss.
You killed one.
So I'll cheer for you as hard as I can.
You don't get to cheer for me. Well, good luck. Even a baby dragon can breathe fire!
Whoa, I guess you got over your sobs, huh?
You can do this. We all know you can. Now go, young Nuzzy. Your hands may be small, but let them seize a great victory.
Look at all of them. Oh, God.
I roll with a problematic crew of bachelors who call themselves the Squad.
Are we replacing it or just running for 5?
Nope, running for 5.
I think that's true.
That's what we said.
It's just rough. Just rough to see on the screen.
You know, I have weird news, though, babe.
What's that?
I just worry going into this fight.
Yeah.
That there's too much happiness and joy in my veins right now.
Yeah. We're running on the adrenaline rush of
like good things.
Yeah. A lot of good things happening.
A lot of great things. The Maniculum has a really cool Kickstarter going on.
That's going really well too.
It's going really well. They're raising. They're building out like a deck of wondrous items based on stuff in not mythology but medieval literature. The stuff that they do. That has me fueled with a lot of hope and a lot of good energy. I'm gonna put on that professor jacket. It definitely won't fit, but I think it'd be funny.
Costume change. Hang on, please hold.
Other news, we've got a really cool Kickstarter that's going to be starting soon for a really cool program called the Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine. A very cool podcast audio drama that we want to get off the ground with some help with some really cool writers and people beyond that. So like that's kind of fueling me, There's just a lot of really good, really nice energy. And also, we did a great job with the Moon Garitaville. That went so well, and I'm really happy with how that all went and the really strong energy, and really thankful to all the things that everyone else brought to that, It really means a lot. All of that good energy is just kind of fueling me right now to the point that, golly, I just feel like we'd do a little better if I had something flowing through my veins. Something like hate.
That's right, suckers. We got the hate corner.
Uh-oh, Sam, what do you hate?
God, I hate so many things, but can you bring that on a bigger screen, because I'm gonna have to read some shit. And I did go to the eye doctor, and my eyes prescription has shifted by like not enough to buy new glasses. So
you can turn the thing to 2. If you put the TV to HDMI 2, you can read it off
I
of
sure
there.
can. Thank you. Turn the thing to 2. There we go. I hate technology. Help that fuel.
Yeah, we've all been suffering from a severe vitamin H deficiency for weeks.
Probably going to be really upset about one of these. You probably will be really upset about one of these.
Tell me when.
God. Okay. So this is a collection of Pokemon Sam hates, a collection of mons that make Sam go ugh on sight. Presented by myself, professional Twitch streamer, Mario Party champion, Hades Bingo winner, Marn Wrangler, and Hades 2 enthusiast. Andrew, could you do the honors and press the button? Friends, let me introduce you to the first Pokemon of this hate corner. Can you bring the mouse over here, please, Andrew?
I can.
This fucker right here. This was a randomly selected Pokemon, and I hate Glamora. I hate this design. I hate the stupid eyes. I hate that it's this. Like, let me clarify.
You hate that it's this.
I
Yeah.
hate that it's this.
Yeah, you got me. Can't argue with that one.
This thing looks like a jellyfish moving. And they choose this as the normal sprite for it. Why would they do that? It has petals, for lack of a better term. I hate this thing because I don't know what type it is, and I can never remember what type it is. It's rock poison, right?
Certainly is.
Why? No. Go ahead and click the button, Andrew. According to Pokemon Violet, Glamora's petals, which you can't see, rocks don't have petals, by the way, are made of crystallized poison energy. Has recently become evident these petals resemble Terra Jewels. Okay, first of all, recently become evident? These people have been living in made-up Spain for years, and they've just been like, oh yeah, we can just change the types of our Pokemon willy-nilly, this is fine. And then you're just gonna say, oh, I guess this looks like it too? That's kind of strange? This Pokemon that's specific to this? No, I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all.
I feel like they wanted to do something with Glamora.
Yeah.
And something kind of sinister with the Primera, and something to do with Area Zero.
Yeah.
Because this thing's
Go ahead.
This is an Area Zero, and she seems like she knows what's up with Area Zero. And so there's a little bit of intrigue, because I don't think you could have seen Glamora before that.
Yes, you do. Because it's come up in this before, because I thought, why the fuck did you see this here? I thought this was exclusive to Area Zero, but no,
okay.
It's in a cave somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know. I had that same thought. You are correct.
It feels like they wanted to do that, and then they were just
It feels like it.
There's too much going on. We don't have time to develop this. Just slap it in.
We don't need more lore. And then plus, you couldn't, I mean, not to really tear apart your argument here, but you couldn't do that because then why would she have gone to Area Zero, right? She had to get this on the random it adds to the conspiracy. Exactly,
yeah.
You're correct. But it's like, wait a second, it doesn't really work all that well. Please click the button, Andrew. The fun fact is that this shares a category with Boldore.
No,
Period.
Are they just the rock Pokemon?
No, the ore Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's favorite fun fact. Andrew, please click the button. Click it again. This is supposedly based off the Passiflora caerulea, the blue passion flower. It's native to South America. It's really pretty, in my personal opinion. It's a vine that can grow upwards of 33 feet, which is, again, very impressive. I assume it has to be attached to something, or that it drapes down and doesn't just, stick up like a fucking beanstalk. But, it has an orange fruit that's apparently edible, but undesirable and bland. Apparently, if you let it sweeten a little bit more, then it's, better, but it kind of resembles, blackberries or something. The flower has some cyanide in it. Not enough to kill, but you boil it out because they use this in teas, marmalades, ice cream, dietary supplements, and various beverages and syrups. It's also the national flower of Paraguay. This is what Glamora is supposed to be based off of. They have a whole fucking paragraph about
On Bulbapedia?
On Bulbapedia about this flower, this blue passion flower that apparently, and that's the best I got. But you know what, Andrew? It's not a grass type. It's not a flower type. It's a fucking rock poison type. They don't know what they're doing. Also, Paraguay? Why would they do that?
It's close.
See, Nine and Neils, I'm fascinated as to where this is going as well because the designers did not know either. So fake Spain did some colonizing. According to Bulbapedia, can only be caught in terror raids in areas zero. No,
you can find Glimmet though, the little baby version.
Yeah. Yep.
No one expects the Paldean Inquisition.
Yeah, Andrew, click the button. Click it again. Sorry. This is the flower of Spain. It's the red carnation. Notably, something that's handed out at high schools on my birthday.
Uh-huh.
Andrew, click the next button. That doesn't look like that! This is a very talented person this is the best picture that comes up on Google image search, by the way, so props to whoever did this. Their thing is written there, but I can't read that.
Well, I think they wrote their name in the fake Pokemon language, it looks like.
Dumb, but good for them. Why would they do that? I think that this is my conspiracy theory about Glamora. I have no basis for this at all, but here's what I think.
Okay.
I think that they just really wanted to put something like this in the game, and then they just force-fed this thing through the Pokemon machine.
Sure.
I don't think they should have included it. Ah, thank you all for all.
Gold medal art, nice.
Perfect. They did a great job, and is honestly the best picture because everything else looks like the first image, which is just it's sucked up like a little butthole. And then this thing is a lot prettier. Mm-hmm. It looks like a cat's ass. That doesn't.
I was going to say, it's a lot prettier. It looks like a cat's ass is not the phrase I expected.
Anyway, next.
I believe that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only Pokemon we have time for today, folks.
That's the only Pokemon. Anyways, let's go kick one's ass. Sam, are you ready?
I am so fucking pumped to hate on this thing.
Where's the remote?
I don't know.
You did it.
Yeah, I did.
I'm going to play on the little screen. Let's go kick one's ass. What does she lead with? I have no idea what she leads with. I believe in Gordito.
Hey, whoever said it early. Thank you. Whoever said it earlier, does anyone disagree with my hatred? Comments, questions, concerns?
Doesn't matter. I'm going to kick one's ass. I'm going to lead with a dragon. I figure the dragon's pretty strong. Let's lead with it.
The dragon at that.
4v5. Let's go. Goat or Espatra? Okay, well, good. I can handle either of those.
That hate was spot fucking on. Thank you, thank you.
Welcome, Nuzzy. It gives me great joy that you've managed to make it all the way to the pinnacle of the Pokemon League.
I don't like her design.
The final test is a battle against me, the top champion.
The top champion?
To pass, all you need to do is win. Happy Pride Month. She's the top champion.
I guess.
Anyways, before we get started, I should apologize for one thing. It's weird that they either made her look like Glamora or they made Glamora look like her, but in a way that's kind of like, oh, you just made two characters look kind of weird.
I don't like her hair. Like, I don't mind I don't like the shape of her hair. The colors, whatever, and the weird, like, road yellow passing lines are fine. Like, it's not great, but it's not...
I like the idea of it, but I don't think it works in execution.
Yeah,
I like the idea of making, like, the big hair, trying to do something cool and a little outlandish that matches Glamora. I like that idea. It just feels off.
I think
it's just because there's not much to her as a character.
I don't like how her hair is animated either.
Yeah.
It's like a chunk and then some tendrils. It's kind of weird.
I have a trait that some might say is inappropriate for a league chairwoman. Oh, I am utterly incapable of hanging back when it comes to Pokemon battles. That's why she's the top champion. Maybe that's why nobody's passed this test recently. It's a bit of a problem, to be honest. But you might manage something wonderful, like Champion Nimona did.
Oh, top champion. Okay, serves right, yeah.
So, are you ready for your final test? I want to see the true measure of your talent.
Got some red bottoms on, damn.
She's just kind of like, I find it impossible to hold back, and then she looks at you with a faint smile.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't buy anything
buy
about
it
this
either.
character.
Also, that thing is way too bright. Is the sunlight bright? You can't even see that thing.
I do hope you can defeat me and become a champion yourself.
That looks like me the first time I go outside my house after a Michigan winter.
Sunlight's not bright.
Well, mine's bad.
Bite! Sure glad this isn't Chomp or Crunch. Yes, that was the correct decision in the situation. Please continue.
I don't like her name. Possible to hold back, says the woman with King Gammon and plays Glamora as her ace.
You're not one to let something so insignificant fluster you.
This is the regular brightest in Spain. See, I am no expert on Spain whatsoever. However, I feel like there's not a lot of Spanish influence in this game. Am I ignorant?
No, I think there's a decent chunk in like a lot of cities and stuff like that.
Okay, let me.
I don't think there are a lot of like.
I agree with the cities, but
Few of the Pokemon read as like Spanish Pokemon,
right.
and they're definitely not like. I feel like
I feel like the characters don't read Spanish either.
not really. No.
Like Gita. I don't think
Her name's
Gita-
really cool in every language except English. It's supposed to be short for Sagittarius?
Whoa.
What? That rules.
Why don't they just call her Sagittarius? Too many characters?
Sagittaria. Zigitaria. Sagittaria fits in the name line.
3-leaf arrow flower. Incredible.
I think that Sun and Moon I think kind of went above and beyond
Sagittarius.
in making like their Pokemon be like, this is a Hawaiian Pokemon or a tropical Pokemon.
Yeah, but I think that that's the effort that they should put into each one of those.
But they never really did it before or since, I don't feel like. And so I do think that it's that really didn't that was quadruple. Oh,
No, it's
reflect.
reflect.
Right. I was like, that was a quadruple move. How did that? Okay.
This King
our-
Gamut has the same hair as her.
Our defense is up. Let's do this.
Maybe that's why she has the hair like that.
Well, her hair I thought was supposed to look like Glamora.
I know, but it also looks like King Gamut's.
Kinda. Yeah.
Because it all moves in one chunk when it shouldn't. And I think that maybe that's just like, I don't know if I just didn't brush my hair well enough or I was just a very active child, but like
Does
when I was,
does Kowtow Cleave ignore stat changes?
I don't know. Not native to Spain.
I do think that the Pokemon Company kind of shot themselves in the foot when they started basing everything so directly off of real. I mean,
Yeah.
the first two gens are based off of like the Kanto region of Japan, but like they're not so immediately one-to-one in a way that feels like this is Pokemon Spain in a way that Pokemon Kanto isn't really
Yeah.
Pokemon Kanto. You know what I mean? None of those feel like Pokemon Japan, you know? And I feel like their theming gets a little too odd, a little weird and tied up in that. Veluza time. God, I wish we had. Mm-hmm. Remember when people said the Great
the
Desert
fish?
in Unova was because of 9/11? Yeah.
What?
If you look at the Unova map and you look at the U.S. or at New York City,
Yeah.
people are just like, oh, there's a big desert that's close to where Ground Zero would have been. Is that why there's a big desert there?
In New
And
York?
Big, like, because, like, Unova's New York.
It's New York. It's not the United States.
Yeah, it's, like, basically, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
it's just New York.
basically.
Oh.
So there are people that were just like, I bet it's this.
That's wild, though. Vaulton.
Yes!
Whew.
Good work, Sauteed. Yeah, I do think that the sun is shining up here.
Yeah, it's real bright. God, our future's so bright, we need shades, Andrew.
Sauteed, you're kicking ass.
You're gonna get out of here immediately.
Avalug.
Really nice if we had a steel type move right now. Brick Break is good though. Timbit can do it.
We did not prep for a pure ice type defensive wall Pokemon. You know who'd be really good here is Carefully.
Yeah.
New England inspired Pokemon with 3 donkeys in every town. There's a person on YouTube that does Fakeamon and did a whole fake region called the Maza region. It's actually really cool.
It's really cool.
You should check out, and we're gonna play the ROM hack that people are making, or the fan game based off of that region once it comes out.
Yeah, it's way in early development.
Maybe we'll do the demo next because we kind of have a little gap in what we want to do for stuff.
We could just play Hades too.
We could, but he put out a video for April Fools that was his starter designs for the Harvard region, which is based off of New England and Boston specifically.
We'll just get the New England contingent of Moonshot to come in and just do voices for everybody.
Yeah. I think like the grass starters based off of the Patriots, specifically like football. I don't remember the other two off the top of my head, but there we go. Good crit. Truly a devastating blow. That deserves a standing ovation. She's just very boring. And I think that that's the worst thing that a champion can be.
She's boring in the way that I can't read. She has a Go-Goat.
Like, what else you need to say, you know?
Like, this has got to be like, they went around the office and said, who's your favorite Pokemon? You know? Like, that's what this feels like. This feels like the team that I created when I was growing up.
It's not even a shiny Go-Goat.
We should have brought our shiny Go-Goat and just bring it up here.
On a Pennsylvania-inspired region where you start in the big city in Pittsburgh and have to take a long and arduous journey through the Appalachians in order to get to late-game areas in Philadelphia. Glimora.
Here's this fuck.
Glimora. Glimora.
Nope. No. Don't take our cute song and make it about something terrible.
Don't think you've won just yet. Now
See? That's a better sprite than the one that came up on like Bulbapedia and is in the dictionary, the Pokedex.
Oh no, a cat's ass. Yeah, that's basically what the Sinnoh did. Be the light that guides all trainers, Glimora. Is that what you think you are? Her hair looks great when the Terra energy's going through it, though, I will say.
What are you tearing into?
Yeah, but Sinnoh's like directly, here's the left side of the map, here's the right side of the map. Like, on either side of the map, things change. Yeah, the Appalachians are not tall, they're just wide and old. As a Kentuckian, I know a thing or two about the Appalachians.
That's true.
Yeah, it's an endurance challenge more than it is a mountain climb. Absolutely. Yeah, it's not that there's one mountain you got to get through. It's that mountain is like 50 miles wide.
I learned the other day, someone was talking about it, that
I just don't trust this. What's up?
if you're gonna hike the Appalachian Trail, Appalachian, whatever, you start in the spring. You start in like the south, and then you move your way north so that you like encounter warmer weather. And it just never occurred to me. I thought that you would start, I don't know, just north to south, but.
Well, it's like, yeah, like hiking the Appalachians is a big thing that people take on. But like, whereas like people are like, I'm going to climb Mount Everest.
Right.
It is a week. right? Like, of like...
I've seen a couple different creators climb Mount Everest recently, and they're like, you can do it. It sucks, but like, you can do it with minimal hiking experience. Like, it doesn't have to be...
Mount Everest is one of those things that, like...
It sucks, though. Like, you're gonna hate your life.
Well, and it started as such a, like, a big challenging thing that it became a big, like, notable deal to do.
Champion Nuzzy, hang on.
Yeah.
Congratulations is right. Now I can really say you're good to go. You're good to go.
So there's become an industry
Yeah.
about, like, helping people climb Mount Everest.
Yeah.
In an odd way that doesn't really exist for other mountains as far as I can tell.
I guess to clarify, I'm talking to base camp. Like, climbing Everest specifically, like, is very dangerous and...
I'm not saying it's easy. I can't do it, but... Congratulations. It's amazing. I can't hold it in anymore. Oh, crying again? You Pokemon trainers are the treasure of Paldea. And amid that treasure, champions are the jewels that shine brightest.
Aww.
Champion Nuzzy, it is now your duty to set an example for all of the trainers of Paldea. Allow me to walk you back to the entrance. I'm certain you'll find a familiar face awaiting you. I know this is exactly black and white too, but the final boss should be a water gym that's an aquarium and is placed exactly in Pokemon Camden. Nuzzy! Oh man, I can tell just looking at you. You did it, right? You became a champion?
That's right.
I did.
What if we said no?
I knew all along. I got word from La Primera when you cleared the elite test. Oh man, Nuzzy, I'm a champion, and now you're a champion. And we were both girls. Which means we're true equals. You and me, both champion rank trainers. This is amazing. Now that you've made it here, I've got one thing to say. Let's you and me be best rivals for life.
Hell yeah.
Yes! Tomoya! Alright, you know what rivals do? Battle their absolute hearts out. I'm gonna hit you with everything this time. You ready? Do wait a moment, Champion Nimona. What's the matter? The champion assessments only just ended. I believe a rest is in order for Champion Nuzzy, Baxcalibur, and the others. Champions must be understanding toward their opponents. You know what annoys me?
What?
They don't call Pokemon by their nicknames.
That's true. It's really disrespectful, actually.
His name is Frogfin. Champions must be understanding toward their opponents. Right. There I go, getting excited again. Sorry, Nuzzy and Frogfin. I must also ask, is this roadside really the setting you two want for your first battle as true equals and rivals?
It's good enough for so-and-so with the crocodile over there.
Now that you
Rude.
mention it, that's a good point. We use one of the Pokemon League battle courts? Surely there's somewhere more fitting. A place with special meaning for just the two of you, perhaps. This annoyed me so much when I did this, because it was like a place with special meaning for the two of you.
Uh-huh.
Anywhere leap to mind, Nuzzy.
Sure.
And these popped up, and I thought, out behind your house. That's where we had our first battle.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Our beach out back, huh? Yeah, the place we had our first battle might work. On the other hand, it's just kind of my backyard, you know? It's a little ordinary. Anywhere else come to mind? And then
Treasure Eater.
And then I was like, well, I like the restaurant.
Yeah.
And then she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? She says, yeah, it brings back memories of Larry.
They don't like Larry as much as we like Larry.
Mesa Goza.
The true pronunciation.
Yeah. I was just like, yeah, you know, the Italian city of Mesa Goza. All right.
I don't get her.
I don't get her.
She threw out that go-go the first time I battled her. I'm like, this is...
Go.
I feel disrespected, honestly.
You're challenging me and you brought a fucking go-goat?
You're calling yourself the top champion and you're bringing a fucking go-goat?
Whoever wrote this Bulbapedia article has never been to New Jersey because Floxy Town is not Newark. Absolutely not. Yeah, Gengar can join our hands now. Newark is the 66th largest city in the nation. It does not deserve this. The other two they put in New Jersey are fine. Aspersia can be Elizabeth and Burbank can be Jersey City. Sure. Violet really said, you can fail the quizzes your girlfriend gives you. All right.
All right.
She's going to be last.
Okay.
Because hers are the highest level.
Oh, okay.
First up, we need to beat up Arvin.
Is there?
Arvin has... Chat, don't tell me. Arvin has a dog.
Yep.
Arvin has
Do you want me to tell you?
a rock. Arvin has a shelter.
Mm-hmm.
A pepper.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 other Pokemon. I don't remember what the other Pokemon are.
Yeah.
Let's put Sauteed away for now. Let's get Extra Virgin. I like Comfy instead of Protein Flower. Now that we're not fighting those specific guys, I think we can do a little. We can play around a little bit more.
A very heavy
Yeah, bring-
male-dominated team.
King Gambit.
Sure.
I think she rounds things out by being a girl boss.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Frogfin, Gordito, Confit, Timbit, Extra Virgin, Frozen Marg.
Sure.
I'll remember you forever carefully. All right.
I'm glad. This is a stupid thing, but I'm glad that we took Carefully out of the bag before it was given the label as so-and-so the champion, you know?
I'm not.
I know, but just like thematically, I'm like, ugh, God.
You're right, though.
Gotta sign those
Confit,
ribbons.
you ain't earned shit.
Nope.
All right. Let's fight Arvin. Sorry you're sad about your mom or whatever. Can I beat up your dog? Let's send out Extra Virgin first, actually. Pocopath.
Here we go.
Yeah, it did the thing. Where you get that weird animation. Seriously, you beat me here?
Yep.
Buddy, it's been a month. Well, this is the lab.
That's it. Used to come here to play all the time when I was a kid, I think.
Yep.
There'd be a good reason for calling us here like this. Let's find out. I'm tired. That hate took it out of me.
Everyone always says he's some kind of genius. Absolutely brilliant as a Pokemon professor. My dad, that is. Let me tell you, as a parent, he's the worst.
Does everyone know this storyline?
All he ever does is work. He never comes home. I don't have a single memory of him ever playing with me. His own kid.
Fucking sucks.
Bostif's the only one who's there for me. Always.
I guess I should
Anyway.
ask, does anyone not know this plot line?
It's open now. Go on in. Wow, they've been with us this whole time. I just want to get this over with.
I think Reserve does know the plot line, does not know the plot line.
I am currently at the deepest point of Area Zero, in the Great Crater of Paldea. I've been researching the unique Pokemon here for a very long time. I'm asking the two of you to lend a hand to help carry out the final step of the great Professor Turo's glorious research.
No, I asked 2 questions, Seraph. I'm sorry. Both had
Two
conflicting
opposite
answers.
questions.
Yeah,
Does
that was
everyone
me.
know? Does anyone not know?
Yeah.
The final step. But if there's something we need first, something that can be found within that lab, what we need is the Violet Book. You mean this book?
Another one right here?
So you took it from the lab, did you, Arvin?
Oops.
This expedites things. Bring the Violet Book to the deepest depths of Area Zero. I promise it'll be an experience worth treasuring if you come.
Ooh.
Said the magic word.
Does Spain have a thing with treasure?
I think they colonized places for treasure.
Right, yeah,
But I don't think they have. Yeah, I don't know. Powerful cybernetic systems. You might struggle if the two of you were to enter alone. Do you know or else not know this plotline? Yes or no? Could not be a clearer question. May take the time to gather reliable allies if you feel a need.
Whew.
I'll be awaiting you in the deepest part of Area 0 whenever you arrive.
Yeah, you will.
Area 0. That place is bad news. It was down in Area 0 that Mabostif got wounded in the first place. Down in the great crater of Paldea. In all honesty, I'd be perfectly happy to never see that place again. You gonna go?
Might find a treasure.
A treasure, huh? I suppose that was the assignment we were given. I like his hair. I can't just stand by and watch while a friend heads off into danger on her own.
That's true. For once, I need to strangle my husband really quick.
I guess I'm going too. Besides, I'll have to give Dad a piece of my mind.
That's right. Get mad.
All right then, Nuzzy, outside. We're going to have a Pokemon battle to see if we're ready to head into Area 0 or not. Mostly to see if I'm ready or not. Let's go.
Undo it. Interesting little place this is.
I will say Area 0 is where this game really shines, and it's amazing that it happens like 600 hours into the game.
Yeah.
After you've done all of this stuff.
After you've beaten the Elite Four.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, we're going to make like a whole off-rails thing that you can do. But then also 20 minutes of like the best on-rails content we've ever made in a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, all right. You ready for a battle, Nuzzy? Yeah, cool narrative sequence that's completely squandered. Absolutely. Excellent. You're ready too, right, Mabostif? Oh. Yep, Mabostif says he's ready. You're battling with Mabostif?
You're battling with Mabostif?
Okay, yeah, I can see why you'd be worried. But my buddy here's bursting with energy. You never know he was so weak just a little while ago. Won't leave me alone, always whining at me, wanting to battle you and your Pokemon. Babe, you're messing with the...
What am I messing with?
I think the thing that fell was the mouse. There we go. Hold
Oh,
on.
whoopsies,
There we
I'm
go.
sorry.
I found it. Where are you all? There we go. All right.
Whoopsies. Sorry, chat.
Won't leave, it's been so long I nearly forgot, but he always did love to battle.
It's true, you always did.
Even if we lost that student council girl, the battle fanatic one. Anyway, my point is there's no need to worry. We're a brand new Arvin and Mabostif, and we're feeling audacious. Or maybe herbaceous.
Yeah.
Let me give you a taste of what we can do.
Yeah.
Arvin's so cool.
I like Arvin.
The actual party banter between the kids is so cool to see, and it totally whiffed because you can get interrupted by random battles, and it has no voiceover.
Yeah.
Yep. Greedent. Okay, he had a Skwovet. That's right. Gonna kick that thing in the teeth. The Pokemon I met during the hunt for Urban Mystical are all stars. Every one of them.
That's right. I think you're probably gonna kick it in the belly, really. Poor Tony. Why do you know that?
So, other people who train their Pokemon and let them learn moves that are good against types, we don't get to do any of that. Toad's cool. What is Toad's cool weak against?
Grass ground, right?
Ice.
Right, so, yeah.
It's one of those, I've had you on the team, and I realize I don't actually know what...
Yeah, what's our
you're weak
strategy there?
against. There we go.
A lot of these one-hit KOs.
Garganackle.
I love Garganackle too.
Garganackle's so good.
It's like, what if Stoneger had a fun evolution form? Perfect. Yeah, it was also
I would love to swap out. Thank you. So otherwise I'm locked into that move for 2 more turns. What is good against Scovillain, actually?
Was it grass fire type, right?
Grass Fire, yeah.
So poison?
It kind of just has a counter to everything on our thing. I'm gonna go Frog Fin, and then we can just Dragon Claw. What's up, Tax Evader? We're playing Violet right now.
Whoops, sorry.
Sorry, bud. Let's Dragon Claw.
I think that's a good plan.
Good news is if
You're
we
not
get
gonna
this
hit
with
me.
Fire move, we're gonna raise our attacks.
Yeah,
Anyway.
which I do like.
Looking for a Scarlet player so you can complete the Pokedex?
Oh,
sorry,
sorry.
bud. Yeah, we're doing a Nuzlocke challenge run, so we don't really have a very complete Pokedex either way.
Yeah, true. But good luck as you're trying to fill out the Pokedex. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, good luck.
Get that shiny charm.
On the legendaries? Nice.
Oh, okay.
A Cloyster. I think I'm just get impacted.
Yeah, might as well. I mean,
Got the
everything else is
moose-looking
gonna
one.
be- I like the. Well, I'm not
The
gonna say
states are
anything.
kind of rough, just having to go through and like look up all of them and do all that.
Yeah. Where's everything hidden from? Oh, Cloyster, my beloved.
Get that low sweep.
It's a reverse crescent card.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Is it? No, it's a back. It's a back
The
leg
spinning
crescent leg.
back kick thing, yeah. First of all, doing great. Happy Pride. Fun things when I have my tonsils removed, I played 80 hours of Legends
Oh
Arceus.
no!
Yeah, that's a good time to play it.
Yeah.
That was a great game.
That's a wonderful game too, though. Top Pokemon game.
There are definitely worse ways to spend like the week after
Yeah.
a surgery like that. What a Gordito. Legends Arceus is great. I can't wait for the
ZA.
Legends. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I think that's no matter what they do with it, it's gonna be great. That's right.
Yeah, that
Good job on that clear amulet.
Yeah, the Giratina fight's nothing to sneeze at. Yes, we got super power.
This is who needed the like Terrapagos Terra Stellar or whatever. Yeah, it's always a little bit humbling when you see people shiny run through it. Or if someone's speed running something or
Ooh,
whatever.
that was a
little bit more
damage.
than-
That was, yeah, a lot more than I expected.
Alright. Maybe a lot more than the boss expected too.
Oh, that's. Let's go to Frozen Marg.
gotta say, they did the light refractions on the ground really well.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, good.
Yeah, we...
Frozen Marg!
No! Well, it is frozen Marg. Doesn't know what
that's
to do when
true.
exposed to
That's
fire.
true.
Ooh.
You're supposed to finish that one off, buddy. I was supposed to win that. So one cool thing about Frozen Marg, it has its line signature ability, which is called Supreme Overlord.
Right.
Which is that if any of our other Pokemon die, we swap into it, its attack goes up.
Oh yeah,
It is powered up by our dead Pokemon.
it said that on when we battled it in the Elite Four too.
Oh yeah.
I love the sword. I love his hair. I love that it's sitting down.
King Gambit's great. I love
Yeah,
Pokemon that
it's a
evolved
good
so
design.
far that it's like, I'm just gonna sit. Like I don't need to stand anymore. I'm in charge.
I'm so tired.
Dang, this is the strength of someone who could take down those Titan Pokemon.
That's
huh?
right.
Yeah, much as I hate to admit it, I do think we're gonna need some more support. Pokemon in Area Zero are super strong. There are all sorts of weird machines there too. Yeah, we're gonna go. I know the people. Yeah, I do. It was playing that game and flying through the air. You just hear the little twinkle noise, and you're just like, "Oh shoot, I gotta land."
Yeah, right.
Where
Where'd it
is
go?
it?
Where'd
What
it
is
go?
it? Hold on, what's going on? And I do kind of miss that ability. We did the other day. I was grinding through Pokemon, and I did stumble upon, where is it? A shiny Go-Goat, just randomly in the grass as
Yep,
I was
just hanging
grinding
out.
up our guys for the Elite Four. So, I don't know that it's been a long time since I've caught a full odds shiny.
Yeah.
I just randomly stumbled on, so that was really cool. At least one that I wasn't like actively shiny hunting.
Look at the sheep.
All right, babe.
Wanna-
I know you're tired. Do you think you can handle 3 more battles?
No. I don't think I can handle 3 more battles. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I
Well,
wish I could, but
All right, then what do you say? Can you do 2? Can you do the principal and then Penny, or should we call the stream? We can pick up here when we go in for next time. We can do those and then hit up Area 0.
would it be okay if we picked it up next time?
I think it's okay if we pick up next time.
Okay. I'm sorry to cut it short, y'all, but I'm going to fall asleep on this couch right now.
No worries. I think that we've got a solid team moving forward to wrap up the to wrap up the game. We can go in.
I think we do too. I think we have some good switching outs too.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that we've got some good guys in the back, ready to go. But yeah, I think that we're ready to pick up here next week. So next
Hell
time we will be back to take on Clive. We'll
Yeah.
take on Penny.
Yep.
We'll take on our rival.
Yep.
And we'll be good to go there. Before we go, I do want to plug again. Right now, we have a Kickstarter running with the Maniculum. They are. That one is. I guess the Maniculum is running a Kickstarter that they are putting together themselves. The 2 hosts are game designers. In case people don't know that, one of them worked on Pentiment that came out a couple years ago and won some really cool awards. They are putting together a deck of magic items for your tabletop role-playing game. They are designed for D&D 5e and include those stat blocks, but they are designed also to be system agnostic and to be something you can slot into other role-playing games as well. So I don't have a link handy, but if you check out the Maniculum podcast on our website, if you follow their website, you can get to that. The other thing, launching tomorrow, we are trying to crowdfund an audio drama as Moonshot. We are putting together the Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine, which is an audio book or an audio series that is designed to be almost like a found footage story based off of the digital panopticon that we opt into by doing things like living across the street from people with Ring cameras or streaming ourselves to the internet for Saturday nights. It's a really cool series that I think that people are going to enjoy. I'm in the first episode. If you haven't checked it out already,
I didn't know that.
I'm going to continue to be in more episodes.
I didn't know that either. Holy shit!
Riley and I play a duo. Funnily enough, as that goes, apparently we work well together.
There you go.
But keep an eye. We've got that Kickstarter. It launches tomorrow, and tomorrow evening, not here, but on the YouTube channel, we are doing a premiere of the first episode. You can listen to the first episode now, but we're going to do a big live stream where we're putting the episode on YouTube. We're going to have people that worked in the casting crew. Crew sounds a little weird, but it is.
But technically,
crew.
you're right.
The people that were audio engineering and audio recording and doing all of that, writers and everything, are going to be in the chat with us as we are listening to that first episode as the Kickstarter kicks off. So if you're interested, if you want something to do, I do not know off the top of my head when it is starting, but if you go to youtube.com/Moonshot Network, you'll see an alert saying that we're going to go live with that tomorrow, and you can get a notification when we go live. So, we would love it if you would check that out and hopefully back the campaign. If you like the show and want to see more of it, we'd like to do a really cool, really big, audacious series where we actually get to pay everyone what they deserve instead of just, hey, thanks for doing a labor of love. You know? So we have a lot of really cool stuff ready to go there. Check that out. Check us out. And until next time.
Oh, I was just going to mention really quick. Can I plug?
Go for it.
Can I plug something too? That that VOD should be going up on our YouTube channels while you're there from our May charity stream, your all's May charity stream.
Yeah, Moongaritaville's going up.
Yeah, so just while you're there, there's other things to check out here. If you missed one of our streams, they're there too. But by and large, thanks for hanging out. Check out both of those Kickstarters, and we'll see you next time when I'm more awake.
Sounds good. Good night, everyone.
Good night. See ya.